Chapter 2. What is social media marketing? Using social media to your business advantage is not just a perk, but in this day and age, it is practically mandatory. But the idea itself evolved from publishing when businesses wanted to create interest in their product or service. Soon, social media platforms were being used for word-of-mouth reasons to boost sales. Today, this realm of marketing involves so much more than just pushing content. It can be used to monitor conversations about the brand itself. Likes, shares, engagement with posts in general, and tags are also extremely helpful indicators. These platforms can also be used to understand better ways of serving the brand's customers, loyal and new ones, by using them as informal channels of customer service. Businesses can also use this data to understand their appeal among different demographics and target new ones thanks to the wealth of data that is provided by the likes of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Now, every business decides the kind of audience it wants to reach and creates ads on social media for those highly targeted groups of individuals. This is referred to as social media advertising, and the entire process is called social media management, or SMM. This includes creating posts in text, publishing pictures and videos, and making content that, in general, creates a discussion among the audience about your products and servicing. This also includes paid advertising. The first part of this is to make a plan that will help your business reach its goals. This takes some work because social media is quite fickle. There is no guarantee that what works today will continue to work 3 months later, or even 3 weeks. So, here's how you start defining the goals for your business on social media. Filled circle: what is your target audience demographic? Filled circle: what do you want to accomplish specifically with social media marketing? Filled circle: which platforms does your target audience spend most of its time on? Filled circle: what is the message you want to send? This way you will be in a better position to create content that is tailor-made to the audience you intend to target. Think of it as creating business relations with a brand you want to partner with. You learn all you can about their interests and fill the gaps in their existing environment, right? Your approach towards your audience with your social media platforms should be similar. Create a compelling narrative for your brand. Tell your customers stories that they would want to share. These can be relatable stories or aspirational ones. Either way, it reaches them at a personal level, and that works. If you can get them to share your content, you are on the right track. And lack of shares is a big red flag. This is because a lot of people use social media to understand what they are getting themselves into. According to Oberlo, Filled circle: 90.4% of millennials are active social media users. Filled circle: 77.5% of Gen Z use social media vigorously. Filled circle: 48.2% of baby boomers do the same. Filled circle: 71% of consumers recommend a brand to their friends and family members if they have had a good experience with said brand on social media. So, no matter who you are trying to reach, having a social media strategy is key to the success of your brand. People from different walks of life, from age groups across the globe, are logging into their social media accounts several times a day to connect with individuals and businesses alike. It's a great place for them to find what they want, and even for businesses, it is a great place to understand consumer behavior. That is why investing in social media marketing is a sustainable way of ensuring the growth of a business. You can also keep them updated with upcoming launches and use these platforms to create a buzz around the event. You can even hold these launch events virtually to keep your international consumers hooked on your brand at a personal level. This is typically done with the help of live streaming. Unless you have been living under a rock, you have seen a couple of them yourselves. Following the launch, you can redirect these viewers to your e-commerce hosts and turn them into buying customers. All of this can be conveniently advertised on social media. Because, to be honest, that's where most people go to see if there is a buzz about your event. And because it is such an effective tool, grabbing eyeballs is becoming a sort of a competitive sport. The discussion is no longer about whether you need a social media presence but how to make the most out of them while beating your competition effectively. Thankfully, this is not a virgin subject. So, there are many tips and tricks that businesses, established and newbies, can use to make their mark on the internet. From new methods like reaching out to the thousands of social media influencers who are taking birth every day to established ones like creating quality posts and keeping the audience hooked to your brand with consistency, there is so much you can do. Let's take a look at some of those now.